Hey, 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 hey. Welcome to Love Tips and Velvet Lips. I am your wonderful, gracious hostess, Marla Renee Stewart here, live on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. And sorry I'm a little late, y'all. I was having some major technical difficulties today. But hey, Chef Mandy, I haven't seen you in a long time. So good to see you're back. Hey, Copyright Brown. Happy day to you too. Happy Monday. So glad that you all here joining me this wonderful Monday morning, starting your week off with me. I feel appreciated. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There's a lot going on this week, so much, but first I just wanted to say, if you have a question, you can please feel free to put them in the chat, or you can send them anonymously by going to qrco.de/lovetipsama, and I'm happy to answer your questions that way. With that said, let me see if I did get any questions. I got a lot of business questions, but we'll return to those on SBiz Saturdays. But I did want to say that if you have questions or you're like, hey, what's on your calendar? What do you have going on? You can always go to velvetlipssexed.com/calendar to see what's happening. As well as if you want to sign up for things, you can go there, or you can go to the link in my bio, the pillar, pillar.io /velvetlipssexed. That's sex without the E. So please make sure you check those things out. Today, we're going to be talking about why cuddling leads to sex, right? And the reason why we're talking about that is because, this first week of January is all about cuddling. Today is National Cuddle Up Day, y'all. It's National Cuddle Up Day, which means you should be out there wanting to cuddle, how you want to cuddle and do the things. And so I am super excited about National Cuddle Up Day. But with that said, I was thinking, in my head, this weekend, I was just thinking about what am I going to talk about? And I actually was going to write about, I think I'm going to call it the 7 P's of cuddling, because we all need to cuddle with the thing. So I'll be writing about it later. So if you are signed up on my email, you'll get this blog because I will write it, but it is about the 7 P's of cuddling. So 7 P's consists of your pet. So if you have a pet, you can cuddle with your pet. You want to, make sure, first of all, we know the benefits, right? We talked about the benefits of cuddling before, right? It lowers stress. It helps your cardiovascular health. It releases oxytocin, which is your love hormone, make you feel good. There's all sorts of really beneficial things to cuddling. So I was just like, but we always need options, right? Because people think, oh, I need to cuddle with a lover or somebody. And that's not necessarily the case. You can cuddle with things, people, places, right? So I call it the 7 P's of cuddling. And so the 7 P's would consist of your pets, right? So if you have a pet, a pet that you can cuddle with, maybe your dog or cat, a bunny, I don't know what your pets are, but having a pet to cuddle with will be great. A pillow. So if you are by yourself and you're like, hey, no pets here, I don't want a pet, I don't want to do that, you can cuddle up with the pillow. Cuddling up with the pillow is just as great. The benefits are just as great. So you will be fine cuddling up to a pillow. Yes, Happy New Year, y'all. Cuddling, yes. All about cuddling today. And so pet, pillow, you don't have anybody to cuddle a pillow. Then there's also a partner, right? So if you have a lover, someone who is in your house, or maybe someone not in your house, or you have someone who you can go to, a partner, a romantic partner, right? So P for partner, can cuddle up with that. You can cuddle up with your progeny, right? So your offspring, your child, someone. So cuddling up with a cared, a little one can benefit you as well. And then if all else fails, if there's other family members, so a person you can cuddle up with, and I don't know, kind of like, I was gonna say parentage, so maybe like a parent or somebody. Like if you have parents, you cuddle up to like a parent or parent figure. And then I guess people, right? So other people in your life, maybe those are friends, maybe those are platonic cuddlers. So I was gonna say P for platonic cuddling. So that could be, your friends who you are not romantically involved with, or do not have any kind of romantic kind of relations with, or what kind of romantic relations I mean. And so platonic cuddling with friends, with a cuddle or person who does cuddle work. So there's lots of different I think cuddle organizations, so you can call up someone to do some platonic cuddling. So if you're into that, you can do that as well. So that's a good way to be, some platonic cuddling there. So that would be my 7 P's. So right, so pets, pillows, partners, progeny, parentage, and then people platonically. The extra P is for platonic, right? So that is what I have for you today. But the reason why I actually started this live stream was to talk about why cuddling leads to sex, right? And cuddling and sex, they do go together. Okay. So I wrote a while ago, I think I wrote, this is 3 years ago, actually. I wrote a blog about sort of, what is cuddling? Why should we cuddle? Like that kind of stuff. But we know that cuddling, helps to foster love. We know the health benefits of cuddling, right? It helps to lower your blood pressure over time. It can help lower your levels of cortisol. It can help actually increase your immune system to fight against viruses, particularly if you're being cuddled by someone you know. So if you're doing platonic cuddling, it may not have as strong of an effect, but you can, if you're cuddled by someone you know, it can really help your immune system. So there are some really hardcore benefits to cuddling. But the fact is, it also helps decrease anxiety and depression, right? And so it also can help you go to sleep. So winding down for bedtime, you can spoon with a lover, a pillow, a partner, a pillow. So, there's all of these really great benefits to cuddling. But the reason why cuddling and sex go together, right, is because we know what's cool about oxytocin, right? It also increases the testosterone levels and essentially kind of makes us a little more, it excites our arousal and libido, right? So even though a study found that, even though people perceive cuddling as something that is romantic, that cuddling with a lover increase the likelihood of having sex, right? Of having that intimacy. So know that even though we consider it this is platonic, it's not going to go there. Actually, it does go there. And so this is so important to think about. So if we want to score more, with a lover, it might be best to cultivate that relationship and intimacy through cuddling. And then, of course, once you do that, you can move into different positions, intimate positions, based on if your lover is an avid cuddler, right? Because there are certain positions where you can be close, where you can hug, where you can touch, where your genitals can be touching, that feel good for the both of you, right? Or for all of you. I don't know how many people are in the situation, but if there's more than one, if you have more than one lover and you want to do some positions that are some cuddle-based positions, you can do that too. So know that you can do that, that they do go together, and you can do that in a place that's comfortable, right? So you can do that on a bed or on the couch or a comfortable floor. Adding blankets, pillows, soft items, stuffed animals, anything that makes you smile, anything that makes you feel good. And know that feeling good is the goal. So you want to make it as comfortable as possible. Okay. So if you are like, hey, Marla, I don't have anybody to cuddle with. I don't have a pet. I don't have a comfortable pillow that I really want to cuddle with. Just know that you can hire a professional cuddler, right? They're all across the states, some overseas. A quick, search is going to help you to find a right person that is for you, of course. My company offers this service as well. So if you need someone, to cuddle with, and I'm coming to your city, or I'm in your city, then, you can always hit me up for some good old fashioned platonic cuddling. Okay. So it is great. It's again, today is January 6th. It's National Cuddle Up Day. So please don't forget to get your cuddles in. Know that they are beneficial to you. So yeah, y'all. Let me see if I got any questions here. All right, y'all. In addition, I just want to say that the DRIP program is going to be starting soon. So for women in relationships, if you are struggling, right? Maybe you're not getting your cuddles in, maybe you're not getting intimacy, maybe your libido is down, maybe there's something going on with you. Please get in touch with me. I'd be happy to answer any questions. We'll bring back the DRIP program. This is really help you to boost your libido, to help you initiate more, to help you really get empowered in yourself, in your body. And just if you are struggling with like confidence or just getting the pep in your step, right? This DRIP program is made for you, okay? We're starting mid-January. Please sign up. You can sign up on the wait list. You can sign up at qrco.de/VLDRIP. And it will put you on the wait list, and then it will you will get an email from me going through, helping you to sign up for it. So please make sure you check that out. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me about the DRIP program. I know some people are asking like, hey, is it in person or is it virtual? It is virtual. So it is very much virtual. So we can do this virtually. It's once a week for 7 weeks. You will have the recording. So if you can't make it to the session, you can, you get the recording. And also you can, but really it's really made for you to get in touch. And this is, I'm doing like the discounted pricing. So please make sure you, sign up. Okay. With that said, let's see what else. Again, next week, I have a busy week next week. Is it next week? I think so. I believe I'm doing a workshop with, let me just check y'all, because this week, no workshops this week, but next week we will have, we're doing the Art of Dirty Talk with Shebop on Tuesday. So please make sure you check that out. And I will be doing a class for, where is the class? Sorry, I'm looking for the class that I will be doing for y'all. It's going to be the kissing class. which is somewhere on my calendar that for some reason I cannot find. But it will be there. It is Thursday the 16th. Okay, where I'm doing my Kiss with Confidence class. So please make sure you check that out. And then I'm doing my Art of Persuasive Communication class on the 28th. So you can check out all of my January classes. You can see what's happening there. And of course, I'm here to answer your questions anytime here every Monday at 9 a.m. So, with that said, again, it's National Cuddle Update. Please make sure you go and cuddle with someone. Can be platonically, could be lovingly. And next week we're going to talk about self-empowerment, y'all. Self-empowerment. How do you get self-empowered? All of those different things. So we'll be touching base on that. All right, y'all. I think that's it. Okay. Oh, thank you for the question. So I'm having a hard time connecting with my partners. Yes. What is the best way to engage with them? That's a really great question. So sometimes when we think about what's going on with the connection, and so actually I'm going to see if I can copy this question so people can see it. Sorry, give me one moment. Okay, so the question is, I'm having a hard time connecting with my partners. What is the best way to engage them, right? And so thank you so much, Chef Andy, for this question, because I feel like this happens a lot, right? This happens a lot of people, especially in long-term relationships. You have the excitement and all the things that, happen when you first get together. But then, sometimes the romance wanes, but then maybe it comes back. There's all sorts of ebbs and flows, right, in relationships. So one of the things we have to look at is what is going on that's stopping you from connecting with a lover, right? And I think part of this is being real and authentic with yourself. What's happening with them? Is there something going on, or maybe your communication is lacking? Maybe there's something about them that you're not really feeling. Are you resenting them in some way, shape, or form? Are you jealous or being envious? Because sometimes that can also hold people back from connecting with their lovers. When we don't experience compersion and we do experience sort of jealousy, those things really might get in the way from connection. So one of the ways that you can try your best to connect with is, one, be real with yourself and be like, what is stopping me from connecting? If you know it's not you, if you're like doing your best and you're trying and something, but maybe just something's off, maybe you're not connecting with them with the seduction learning style. So as you know, my sexual theory on the seduction learning styles, right? And you can get that from the Ultimate Guide to Seduction and Foreplay that Jess and I co-wrote together. And in this, I talk about all the different ways of connecting. And honestly, the class, The Art of Persuasive Communication, is all about that. And we will be, and that's a free class. So you can come and see me at the end of the month, talk about and get to how to connect with your lovers based on visual, auditory, tactile ways that you can connect with them that feel really good to them, right? So I had a wife who was just like, my husband's not listening to me. My husband's not listening to me. I don't understand. We've been married 40 years. He never listens to me. He never listens to me. And I was like, well, maybe you're not connecting with him in the ways that you should. And one of the ways was really through touching him. I said, maybe touch him first and then talk to him, because maybe he's tactile. I had a feeling that he was probably tactile, right? And so she did just that, right? She touched him. She was like, oh my gosh. She was like, he listened to me for the first time, right? So even just that tactile touch, she was able to connect with him in a way that she hadn't been able to connect with him in 40 years. And so this is why I can't stress this enough. I need to have a TED Talk, y'all, whoever is on the TED committees, right? Like, this is a concept that can change people's lives, because it's how we authentically connect with one another, and it's mutually beneficial, right? So using the seduction learning styles is going to be a really great way. And you can go on my website, you can take the quiz. You can go to velvetlipsexed.com/quiz. And that could really help you to see what your own seduction learning style is. And then you can be like, okay, you can have your lover take the quiz and see what theirs is, and go there. So yeah, I feel like one of the best, another way to, again, if you're having a hard time, please come and join the DRIP program. It's all about women in relationships who are struggling and who need some help with connection, with gaining their confidence, with initiating, with all of those different things. So I really encourage you to please go and check out my DRIP program. I think that's about it. So I talked about DRIP, talked about the calendar. Please make sure you come to my classes. What else? If you are a person who is in this industry and you're like, oh, hey, Marla, and you want to be on the show, please email us at gettips@velvetlipsexed.com. And if you would like to talk about your services, maybe you are a professional cuddler, or maybe you are someone who helps with self-empowerment for women, I would love to have you. Or maybe you are a person, just an educator, just wanting to, get your 2 cents in about what you do. Either way, you are welcome. I also want to say that SDS, is happening in September, y'all. So our theme is spiritual awakening. Please, this invites us to have a profound exploration of the sacred and sensual. So please, please, please use my code MarlaSDS to get 20% off your registration at any time there as well. So thank you all so much for attending today. I hope you can join us next week, talk more about self-empowerment. And I will see you all on the flip side. So thank you again for being here, and have a wonderful and amazing Monday and the rest of your week. Now, go cuddle someone, all right? Cheers to your success, okay?